These are wanted every hour. Not the weak and whining Jones. All troubles magnify. Not the watchword of I can't, but the nobler one, I'll try. Do whatever you have to do with a true and earnest zeal. Bend your sinews to the task, and when you look at the word sinews, you're going to see a little asterisk there. You're seeing a little asterisk?
Yeah.
So when you see that, right, when you see that in anything, that means that there is a meaning for it. So when you go down here, do you see what sinews means in the corner there? It means muscle. Look at right here. It means muscle, right? All right, so move it back. Bend your sinews to the task. Put your shoulder to the wheel. Though your duty may be hard, look not on it as an ill. If it be an honest task, do it with an honest will. In the workshop, on the farm, at the desk, wherever you be. From your future efforts, boys, comes a nation's destiny. As well to the girls who read this poem to enjoy. All these streets to scale new heights, smart girls also should employ. So, does anybody have an idea of what this poem is about? Anyone? Go ahead, Caitlin.
Boys that is wanted.
All right, so it's about the boys, but why is the boys wanted? What type of boys are wanted here?
For their hard work and their traits and stuff.
Right, hard-working boys. Not boys who only whine.
On a
You can make the screen bigger if you need to.
All right. Not only boys who whine, WHINE, meaning they always complain about everything. Or not boys that say they can't, but they want boys that say they'll try. Right? You don't say, I can't do this and I can't do that. At least you have to try. Right? Boys that is honest, boys that work hard, right? And they are trying their best to be something in life. And the last stanza there said, not only boys, but the girls who read this poem, and they have those traits, right? Those smart girls that have those traits of being hardworking and moving forward, right? They should also be like that so that they can be successful in life. This is what the poem is about, right? All right. What is the tone? The tone, people. Who can tell me what is tone?
To work hard?
Nobody?
No.
What is the tone of a poem?
Objective. What's the tone? The tone is like the feeling or what?
Is it how you feel as the reader? Yes, Nathan?
It's how what wants you to feel.
All right. So it's how the poet wants you to feel. All right?
Listen and pay attention.
Okay. Number 2, write a phrase from the poem. All right, let me move more this way. Write a phrase from the poem. Sure. Which is the opposite of the phrase I can't. So the opposite of I can't, a phrase that is in the poem. So that is right here. It's so easy, guys. Number 3, what do you think the line, put your shoulder to the wheel, means? So this line right here they're talking about. Number 4, explain the comparison. What do they mean by comparison?
Miss, I say that believe that miss anything.
No. What do they mean by comparison? When you are so what is the root of that word? Comparison.
Comparing.
Compare. Just look at the guy. Compare. Right? So you're comparing the 2 different types of boys, right? So they ask you to explain what is the comparison between the 2 different types of boys mentioned in the poem. One type of boy is a certain way and another type of boy is a certain way. So you just have to write that and that's your answer, right? How are they compare, like how different are they? All right. Is the poem written for boys only? And give a reason. So you have to either say yes or no. And then give a reason why you said yes or why you said no. Right? Number 6, give a meaning for each of the words as used in the poem. Whining, not W-I-N, people, I-N-G. W-H-I-N-I-N-G, right? Also, traits, line 23. All right, traits. Good. So you have to read along the words, read the line, even the line before, and get some clues as to what these words mean. And lastly, write a positive message you learned from the poem and write a line to support your answer. So, what is the positive message in the poem? And you have to give an example, or you have to support your answer with a line from the poem itself. What is a positive message? What do they mean by that?
I've got to encourage you.
Right, good. Something encouraging, right? All right. So for the new persons, you don't have to write the poem. You don't have to write the questions. What you do have to do is read over the poem, and then you're going to answer the questions in full sentences. So all you have to do is write the answers to the questions. Because you're going to write the questions as the whole time spent.
Yeah. Right? Write the name of the right poem and right boy is wanted.
Oh, sorry, I'm
That's right.
Remember, we have a
So there
poem
are
section,
two things we can talk about in the poem. We have
Went
either
to the poem
tone or
section.
mood.
Yeah.
When you talk about the mood, when you talk the mood of the poem, the mood is how you feel when you read a poem or the passage or whatever, right? How the reader feels. When you're talking about tone, you're talking about the poet itself. How does the poet want you to feel? Right? Or what is the attitude of the poet towards the subject and towards the subject?
You understand
in
that?
the sentence there,
in
the poem, meaning the boys. What is his
what they're talking about there?
attitude towards them?
Go ahead.
Right? Okay. So how is he talking about the subject of the poem? Is he being critical? Is he being encouraging? Is he praising the person? Different things, How is it?
Excuse me, what subject is this?
You're not seeing poetry out of there.
I'm not seeing
Comprehension poetry.
comprehension poetry or graphic.
Yes, but you're not seeing poetry at the top there? No?
No, I just see a voice wanted.
Okay, I'm gonna write
Not
it down.
poetry, but she scrolled down so you could see the bottom of the word.
Alright, so it is comprehension poetry.
Miss, can I use your washroom, please?
Quickly. Right? And then there is a little asterisk by the word sign you. But because I want to make the poem as large as possible, the meaning for sign you has gone. It means muscle. So I'll just write it here. Sign you.
Miss, I never read comprehension. I only read poetry and I read it again.
Doesn't matter.
That's why I read all my notes in black ink.
Muscle. Right?
I write with pencil and then stop and write in color with red from your notes.
Well, your hand is up already. Why?
There's something cool. Miss, I saw you write short answers.
Well, you answer all the questions in full sentences already.
Students, can I use the washroom, please? Yes, let me do my.
Pretty.
This is training you to do fast
You
cooking.
shouldn't be the cameras off. I am wondering why.
I'm going to look out my own bedroom. The site is barbecue.
Well, you better hurry up with that barbecue now.
Come on, what you doing?
Yep. I'm trying to figure out number 3.
Okay.
I don't understand number 3.
What do you think the line? Put your shoulder to the wheel. It's not literally putting your shoulder to a wheel. It's just a figurative language for something that you would do, or something that people would do. Try to figure it out. If not, we will talk about it in class. Just if you look at that part of it, try to get a clue from that stanza there. What are they talking about in that stanza?
Now, Rabbi, I'm safe so now. You can see me? No, tell me that.
I was trying to tell you that all the time. I was telling you that my camera on.
Yeah, but I wanted to know what that thing was coming to your video.
Yes.
What? You use a real boom.
That's what I was saying. This really has a boy.
Yeah. Put your finger in front. Pass it. There you go, Mom. Very good. You didn't have that. Have you just said I'm between you?
I got my gun.
What the effects for this up? Why did you I will take out.
You sent me to or not?
I did. I sent it.
Oh, well, then it's still not good.
It what?
Then it's still good and not good.
No,
If you sent it, then it was still not good.
take off your put it down now. I'm gonna see what now.
He, then he take off and take it right.
When you take down, I want to fucking food.
Where is your camera? Oh,
Yeah.
it's my mother and my sister quarreling and she get, and my sister get 199 in plenty of she tests. Is there 199?
Does that even exist? Think that would exist if it's an attempt
Oh,
where she adds the rules.
like 3 of she test, no 2. She get 100 and the rest of them she get 99. And my mother that's what it's like. You get it one wrong. 199.
That's what you said when I got 90, my test today. 90?
But that is good. 90 and 90 and above. Good. Very good. It's big. It's big. It's big.
Miss, I got 100 in my tables. Yeah, we have apples, and I get all the apples.
Very good. Miss, my mother still complaining why she doesn't get 100 instead of 90. My goodness, that is 199 is.
199 way better than 100. Yeah. Miss, last week we had our science lesson. I get 15 out of 15. I get all correct.
Nice. Right. Who's still looking?
Me, Miss. Me, Miss. Our last one.
Alright, take your
Thank
time.
you.
Hopefully you finish in like 10 minutes. Or less.
Yes, I can finish in that time.
Don't forget we have class on Saturday. Eh?
We're done doing today's.
Miss, I have to do this. I have to go on 5K and then do Tuesday.
Somebody explain that to her.
Miss, I got Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I had to wake up early, do lessons,
Oh.
do run a 5K thing, and then do swimming in the evening.
Wow.
As soon as lessons finish, I will on Saturday. As soon as I will get ready for gymnastics. Gymnastics,
It's not 9 to 12, it's 9 to 11 because we are just making up for Tuesday class, which is a 2-hour class.
As you remember, if somebody do not come on Saturday, will they send the work?
Only because it's a makeup class, I will send you work on the chat. But on normal Saturday class revision, I don't send any notes. So you gotta know that by now.
Because of like Philip.
Alright, let's talk here, people. All working.
Unless I finish.
If you're finished, you know what to do. Hey, what do you have to do?
Raise your hand.
Just not
Either yes, can't enough. I don't raise my hand.
Isabella, why is your camera off?
Explain this, my sister Brenton, by that whole class, she might be more brighter than she child.
Sure. Brightness, the couple.
Yeah, like
Me too.
Right. Yes.
In my class, if I'm a boy who comes, I just pop emoji. If I suppose I put on my hand because the emoji is under my hand and I accidentally put the emoji and I put on my hand because the emoji is right under the hand. That's someone look.
Grand long explanation, boy. Oh my God. I just say so long explanation.
Miss,
Yes, but not.
estaba bueno class, right? He does cop. Watch and when people is actually he said, you want to learn how to very time. And you can see how much chicken. He said, $2 per answer. The cheap. That's it.
Some real characters in your class then.
Yes, something that happened today. Well, I don't want to do it. I don't know it. There's somebody with no name, just pop emoji.
Who's no name? We have a no name in my class.
No, like, it's just like a little stroke thing. Somebody changed their name before putting up the emoji so they could camouflage themselves.
No, you all have to come in with the correct names. If I don't see you have the correct names and you have a certain nonsense on there, I'll take a picture of the screen and send it to your parents and say that is what they are doing. I am very serious.
I don't even know the change.
I am hoping. Alright, let's begin. Correct?
Christmas.
Everyone is finished. Samira, Jedediah, Luke, Reed, Lilia, Isabella. Isabella is still eating. Lilia, you have Michael.
Yes.
Your camera. Alright, so let's begin. Put down all hands. Alright, so Corinne, if you know joining class, you can probably just take a screenshot of it. Then you can
I know joining
copy do the work on your free time, right? Because we have to start correcting them. Number 1. Alright, put on all hands. You all know when that hands up at the kind of distracted. Okay. What is the tone of the poem? So the writer is writing about the subject. So how is he speaking about the subject? Yes. Somebody had it. Yes, Abisha.
The tune of the poem was there. That's what you do.
Okay. So I like that word, motivating. So the poet or the writer or the poet, because it's a poem, he is speaking about the subject in a motivated way, right? So motivating. Anybody?
Encouraging.
Very good. Words like encouraging. Right? So these are the words that is, yes, Nathan?
I had confidence.
Alright, confidence, the tone, yes.
Fearless.
Okay. Alright, so any one of these can have worked. Anyone has a different answer, want to let me know? No? Okay, those children with their hands up, you can take it on. Take it on, so we will. Where are you? Where has his camera off and the hand is up when I said to keep the hand down? Melanie and Kayla, why is your hand still up? Where you need to have your camera on, eh? I don't want you running all over the place. Take on my hand. Okay, good. Number 2. Write a phrase from the poem which is the opposite of the phrase I can't. Now this question is so easy and you can give nobody this answer. It's so easy. Alright, Skylar, what do you have?
I'll try.
I can. No, they said write a phrase from the poem. Is there an I can in the poem?
No.
No. Alright, Samira, what do you have? Wait, hold on, Samira. Did you just answer the first question? Okay, alright, go ahead.
The opposite of the phrase I can't from the poem is I'll try.
Right, look at right here. We have I can't and I'll try. So the opposite of I can't is I'll try. Isn't that so? We agree?
Yes.
Right, good.
Yes, miss.
Number 3. What do you think the line put your shoulder to the wheel means? Aidan. I'm seeing Aidan's hand is up. Yes, Aidan.
Put your shoulder to the wheel means to try, even if it is hard, because you will never know if you could do it.
Alright, good. So when they said, so let's read that stanza. Do whatever you have to do with a true and earnest zeal. Bend your sinews, meaning your muscles, to the task. Put your shoulder to the wheel. So it means that you have to get on with the job. Do what you have to do. No mind, even if it's hard, you still have to push forward, right? And do what you have to do. Anyone? Anybody had a different answer? Anyone want to verify the answer?
Me.
Yes, Avisha.
Don't put your shoulder to the wheel means to give it a try and do it.
All right. Well, give it a try sounds very laid back. So, but when they said put your shoulder to the wheel means that you're giving it a great effort, right? So you're putting great effort into doing it, right? Yes, Samira.
It's a pepper.
Yes, Samira.
Put your shoulder to the wheel means to work hard and put in a great effort to accomplish a task.
Very good, right? So that's that. Yes, Christian.
I had the same answer.
Good. Anybody need to have a different answer that they want to? Yes, Caitlin.
I think put your shoulder on the wheel means try your best.
Right. It's to the wheel. One
I
wheel.
have a different answer.
Quickly. Yes, who has a different answer? Quick, let me hear.
You have a different answer?
Learn how means to work hard and get the job done.
Yeah, but I think I'm
Who is that a different answer? I mean, it's similar, right? All right, so anything like that, you should be okay. Good. Number 4. Explain the comparison between two different types of boys mentioned in the poem. All right, what is the comparison? Luke.
Boys of muscle and boys of brain and power.
Well, are you comparing two different type of boys there? That sounds like the same kind of boy. Comparison mean comparing two different type. Melody.
A boy who works for what he wants, and the other boy is someone who whines and gives trouble.
All right, yes. So one of the boys there, one of the types of boys will be, they are always whining, right? They're always giving trouble. While the other boy tries and does his best. Good. One is always complaining and one is always willing to try. Yeah? Anybody? Everybody had that? Something like that?
Yes, miss.
Right. Number 5. Is the poem written for boys only? And give a reason for your answer. Let me ask Serena.
I don't want to answer.
No, because at the end of the poem is and said, smart boys also should enjoy.
All right, good. So quickly. Right, so the poem, they said is the poem written for boys only? No, the poem is not written for boys only. And they said, give a reason for your answer. You can say, because girls are mentioned in the last stanza. Right? They talk about girls in the last stanza. Yes, Caitlin?
I had no, because in line 21 they say, this poem, the girls who read it should enjoy.
Okay. All right. Number 6. Give a meaning for each of the following words: whining and tricks. So whining, Malaika. Complaining. So up here they said not the weak and whining drone, so they are always complaining. Right? You keep on whining, you keep on complaining. And nobody likes a complainer. You have a problem with everything. All right. And the second one is traits in line 23. All these traits to scale new heights. Smart girls also should employ. So when you're talking about a trait of someone, you are talking about... I'm looking for somebody who will answer yet. Felicia.
Hurry up and write out your answer quickly.
How the
That you didn't
All
answer number
right.
7 properly.
So give me
Read the
another
whole thing.
word. Yes, Vanish.
That's why you'll lose your mark. You can't answer piece
good
of a question.
qualities.
So qualities. So traits can be qualities. Now there are good traits and bad traits. So we don't want to say good qualities. We'll just say qualities. Right? Another word we can use here could be what? What yeah.
Personality.
Thank you.
Okay. So you can say also characteristics.
I have a different answer, but I have a fun. I don't know if it's correct or not.
What is it?
No, even though the title is Boys Wanted in the last stanza, the poet says, and as one will go to read this poem to enjoy all these traits to scale now, new heights, so smart girls also should boy.
Well, we already answered that question. We said that's correct. The poem is not for boys only. It's for girls. They mentioned girls in the last stanza, right? Right. So let's go.
Reason was correct.
Yeah. Number 7. Write a positive message you learn from the poem and write a line to support your answer. Okay. So let's see. Who wants to answer this one? Okay, Nirvana, go ahead.
A positive message that I learned from the poem is to be honest. And the line that supports my answer is do it with an honest will.
Do it with an honest will. All right, good. So honest. Anyone else? What did you learn? Positive message. Yes, Samira.
A positive message I learned from the poem is that success and a great future come from a positive attitude. A line to support this is to do whatever you have to do with a true and earnest zeal.
All right, so that's it here. Good. Anyone else want to verify the answers? Nobody? Yes, Sarah. Sarah, you're talking. You have your mic off, right?
To be positive and success in a positive life.
To be positive and successful. And where is the line that is supporting that? You have to get a line from the poem to support that.
Oh.
All right, okay. So that's it for comprehension poetry. Let's move on to. So we're moving fast today, right? Let's continue with that grammar that we were doing last week.
Okay, so go take grammar book now, right, honey? So you understand the positive message, what it was saying?
With the present participle and so on. Remember we had a future, right? So a few more. So this is what we had started last week. And we had this more to write.
Oh.
Yes. So we are going with present tense, present participle, past tense, past participle. So the next word, so you can continue with the same table. Do you have, is it the same table or did you write something underneath that?
No, miss.
So it's the same table, right? You can continue?
Yes, miss.
Right. So let's continue. Swear. So don't forget it's present participle, then past tense, then past participle. Here.
No, not you.
Somebody mic on. There.
Draw your 4 lines quickly, now, Ciara. Just ask Miss if you could see the top of the heading of the tables, right?
Miss, is it to send all the messages there? If I could see
What
the
message
heading of the
of
table?
Yeah, if she could, if I could
Comprehend
just see the heading of the table.
Okay.
Huh? What?
A comprehension poetry. You see me if to send the answers in the chat fair.
Why? No.
No.
Listen, today when I come home, I take out my ruler and I put it back on the desk before lesson
If you
starts.
could just see the
And
headings
now,
of the
and I
table.
even see my ruler.
Oh, basket girl. Probably fold up.
I have no idea what it
That's
is.
crazy.
I have a bunch of
And you have to
rulers
talk
in my
loudly, right?
bulletin.
Excuse me, miss. You could go forward a little bit so she'll hear you.
It's accident. So, Axa, if I
Alright, so let's do these and I'll move down after.
Excuse me, miss. Can you scroll
So
up
don't
for me to
forget,
see the heading?
present participle, past tense, past participle.
excuse me, miss, can you scroll up a little bit for me to see the heading?
Or you might have to take a picture because we were doing this last week. You all give Sarah a chance. So take a picture of this and you can write it in your book after.
Thank you, miss.